Yeah, and it's interesting because one of the things I've heard you speak about is the idea of the sales being a process of bringing two parties together. Like you really moved away from, and often in sales it gets talked about like it's going to war. You know, we're gonna win. You know, which is really like win lose. So talk just a little bit about maybe the two-party mindset.
Well, I think it's one of the weird parts about sales, right? Think about sales, like if you really like zoom out, it's like this like weird chess game between two people who actually want to come up with a good outcome, right? Like you don't go to, somewhere to buy something and want it to be awkward and weird or confrontational. And the salesperson certainly doesn't want that, but we've built this construct almost that's very seller. And candidly, a lot of it just comes down to how we built sales methodologies. And there was a world when the salesperson had all the knowledge, right? You couldn't buy a big screen. You had to go to BestBuy and talk to someone about it, right? Because I couldn't find everything I wanted to find on, online. And as we move to a world where people have more access to information than ever before, I think that what people are looking for today is someone who can be a guide, who's an expert, who knows their space really well, and can help somebody to make the right decision. And I think sales has always been about that at its core, but I feel like as we move forward into 2020, the rest of 2021, 2022, that idea of the salesperson being an expert and a guide and a support person, not doesn't mean laying over, and consulting them, I think is just going to be required. I think customers are good. They're not going to want to talk to anybody if you can't add value, right? Like it's like buying an airline ticket today, or like even buying a house, right? It's like, yuck. Let me just go do my own searches. Let me do my own information. And I think sales is, B2B sales in particular just hasn't maybe caught up to that yet.